More church plants are needed almost everywhere. For some regions and locations, however, the need and challenge is much greater. The Northeast has only one church for every 1,200 people, while in the West there is only one church for every 1,350 people. Unless we disproportionately increase church planting in the Northeast and West Coast, however, those numbers will only get worse. Do you see this? Something has to be done. So what can we do, church? We are one church. Anything we do is a drop in the bucket. But it's a drop. Right? It's a drop. And so let me tell you what I hope we can do. Let me tell you, by the mercy of God, we would be praying and asking you to pray about with us. By God's grace, I don't know when it's all going to end, but by God's grace, I will be here at least another 15 years. Okay, so I have no plans of leaving, but I won't live forever, right? So I'm just trying to think, by that point, I'll be 66 years old. I'm 51. Some of you are doing the math, right? Okay, so. And I hope that beyond that, it'll go another 15 years. So let's take that 30 years. I would hope that over the next 30 years, we could plant at least one church a year, like in regions that need churches, right? And let me say something. Southern California needs itself, just our region, thousands of churches. Thousands. Not like we need a couple more. So this is, if God would give us more, we will plant more. If God would bring more church planters, we will plant more. If God will give us the resources, we will give them away. But here's what we can do. All the while affiliating, all the while working with and supporting church planting organizations that both have a track record of success, as we've defined it, right? Planting other churches that have that kind of track record of success and are aggressive about church planting. Things like Acts 29, things like the Southern Baptist Convention that are saying we are going to reach these major cities with the gospel of Jesus Christ. That's our hope. So this is what we want to do as a church. So then what can you do individually? What can you and I do personally? I want you to grab, it was on your seat when you came in, there's this card that has the earth on the front of it. Everybody grab that. And open it up. On the inside it's saying, how can you get involved? And there's 3 ways, right? And none of these are like, they're all crazy important. First of all, you can pray. You can pray for our churches. You can pray for church plants. You can pray for church planters. You can pray for their families. The number one reason why churches fail is lack of resources to keep it going, and their families. It's just very difficult. They need God's strength to do this. You can pray for the churches that would be spiritually reproductive. All these kinds of things. You can pray, and I hope you will. In fact, I hope you'll come tonight, and I hope you'll help us pray and ask God to do some great things tonight. The second thing you can do is you can give financially now. So when you came in today, no doubt you saw all the envelopes on the wall. Some of you've been here a while, you know exactly what that means. And if you don't, let me explain to you. At each campus, there is a numbered envelope. There's a wall over at Grand Avenue, there's a wall here, and the numbers go from 1 to 650, split between 2 campuses, okay? If everybody took an envelope and put in that envelope the amount of money represented on the front. So let's use the number 103. You grab envelope number 103 and you give $103 towards this campaign we're calling To the End of the Earth about church planting. And you do that, and everybody did that, and we were able to get all 650 envelopes taken off the wall. We would bring in, over a matter of just a few short weeks, $211,575. Let me say something about that money. Every penny of that will go towards church planting. Not one of those things will turn on light switches. It will not pay benefits. It will not go towards janitorial stuff. It will all get out of here and go towards church planting. And some of the church planters are listed below, in Ireland, in Paris, in UCLA. Like, you can give. And by the way, we're doing something new this year, so everybody grab your phone. I give you permission, right? Grab your phone, go to your web browser, and type in foothill.church /multiply. Okay? And you'll see this sort of demonstration on the video on the screen in front. And what do? It's going to bring you up to this screen. You scroll down, and what you can do is you can get on basically a virtual wall, envelope wall. Go down, click the number that you want to give. You can say, I want to give now and pay it immediately. Or you can say, no, I want to give later. And then fine, if you want to pay in installments, you want to pay we're actually giving you until the end of the year. So I want you to think about that. I want you to think over the course of 4 months, where can I find extra change? What maybe could I give up? Maybe coffee, maybe there's something I can take out of sort of the extra that I have, maybe shave down some things. And over the course of the next few months, I can give this amount. And here's what I want you to do. This is for everybody. What I love about this campaign is there's not one person in here that say, man, that's too rich for my blood, right? There's $1 out there that I hope none of you in this room will take, right? Let's leave those for children that are like 5 and under, right? There's $10, there's $25, there's $50. It's for anybody that you can say over the course of 4 months, what could I do? I could give this amount, and it's all going toward fulfilling the New Testament command to plant churches, to fulfill the Great Commission.